I suppose in terms of processed foods, we walk into a supermarket and we're just faced with a whole lot of boxes. But they are slowly coming around to having sort of organic food or looking at, I know with sort of eggs and poultry and going into meats and stuff. It makes a huge difference because we underestimate how much influence the, GM, genetically modified, and also just if they're not in a pure environment, we underestimate how much hormones are in the fish and the meat and the poultry.
Look, I think it's really important to support small farmers. I think that, look, I once said that you'd go down to the hardware shop and you'd need some screws or some nails or some hooks to put something. You'd ask somebody over a counter. Now we go to a huge, big commercial place where, same thing with alcohol. You'd go into a bottle shop and you'd ask about what is a Tempranillo, what's a Sangiovese, what are these wines, and someone would help you. And now we go into a great big huge. And the same thing with small farmers. I think we need to support them in Australia and go to our farmers markets. I certainly respect and understand how women with a couple of small kids don't want to drag kids through a market, and then they might want to get a box of organic fruit and veg delivered once a week or once a fortnight. A restaurant manager does that. She gets a box just delivered once a fortnight, and then she just uses what's in season. So that's given her an education of what's happening now and so on. But going to a farmer's market is awesome because you get to know what you can do, what some of these ingredients are that you may not be used to, like kale, for example, and then ask them how they cook it, or buy my book, which would be even better.
But you can't get the book sold out. Did you know that? You actually can't get it. This is the only living copy of this book.
In 6 weeks, which I'm really proud of. It's a good problem.
I know.
It's a good problem.
But it does come down to education, doesn't it? For people to understand.
Absolutely. Can I just say, it comes down to values. So some people value their shoes, their handbag, their golf clubs, and so on. And some people really value how they eat. And it's a value shift. And that's what I see. That's why I see in cooking school. I see people coming to the cooking school and possibly they've got some health issues going on, and they go, I want to change this in my life. And it becomes a bigger value. I've got weight on and I need to lose weight. That's predominantly driven by, being in this crazy industry and stress. So my value shift for next year is transformation, and that's huge for me. I already eat really healthily, but I want to embrace transformation. So if you want to embrace something in your life and create balance, find out who you are, find out what you really love, and embrace it.
That is so true.
Don't you reckon? Find out who you are.
Yeah.
Find out what you love.
What your values are.
Yeah. And that's what I think this is all about. Like there could be, I have people in the cooking school that somebody's bought them a gift voucher and they stand there with their arms folded and by the end of it, they're saying, this is really cool. I might come back and do another class on their own back without a gift voucher. And that's what gets me out of bed. At the end of the day, for me, my big value overall is making a difference.